Okay, my inventory capacity is down to 27. I still wish that mod had worked to up my inventory capacity, because it's really just depressing the fact that I can't get that shit any higher. But anywho, to Val Royaux. We're just going and... Oh, I think I've got to find her. There. Where is she? She's chilling over there in a really awkward spot. Okay, well, can I go here? Travel. Yes. That is a great question. I don't think it really matters who I take. Sarah, Dorian, and... Yes. Why not? Which way's Josephine? Get off, get off. There we go. What is that? I think it might be where we're going. But that is...
No,
I get off that. This way.
The report was vague and he moved on quickly.
Apparently.
I told you I was right not to send supplies to Haven. Look what happened there.
Just checking out. She's
I am
wearing...
more worried about who attacked them.
I don't like her gauntlets. I like that they're different.
cares?
That's freaking
The
awesome, but I didn't like that
Chantry
one.
declared them heathens.
Looks like a
An
Santa
attack
Claus
was
kind of
just a matter
glove.
of time.
Which I'm not really digging. Am I going... Ooh! Have I done this before? No! 50 XP for me! Hi, God. Bye, God. I'm just gonna go up here and chat to my girl Josie. She seems to be in the garden. Somewhere. I've yet to see her. There she is. Hey, boo.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
We couldn't just meet in a public place. Oh well.
Lead
Let's
the
see
way.
him. Let's see this Comte. Stand up straight, Aradel. Posture is deplorable. Ah, look at him.
Welcome, my friend.
Just chilling or casual like.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit.
Sure,
It's an
why
honor
not?
to assist two such distinguished guests.
Uh-huh. Oh my god, my bow just went through the seat. Wow, well, this seems dangerous for you.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Valroyo.
Asset.
Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montily's messengers seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
The very one.
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archive. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
Seems a bit severe, don't you say? Who signed that?
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Valroyo. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract's ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, your worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
So, what's the plan, Josie?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets.
One they're
But this is
contractually
Orlais.
obligated to continue
Even an
through.
assassin's word is his bond.
Was there ever a comte?
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montily's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
You gotta admit, it's very nice of the House of Repose to be informing us of their decision to see through the contract. I mean, if his words are to be at face value, I mean, they don't really want to be doing it because it's an old contract, but it's a contract nonetheless, so they're going through with it. So he decides to help, which is nice.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassins guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montily's life is so unusual. We felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
I mean, that's nice of him. You gotta
It
admit,
is appreciated,
got a sense of honor.
monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparequet to revoke our orders is an
Inspired?
interesting one.
Interesting. I'm glad we could
wish you luck.
entertain. Thank you.
I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Yes. I have no desire to kill you, but why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
You can leave.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship.
I mean,
My lady,
I have no quibble with the
pray
man.
we never meet again.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing quite the honourable thing here. You may pass. I will shed no blood, mine or yours. And let's raise the Duparequets to
Well, I
nobility.
didn't think our meeting would end like this.
I hear
We'll
you, honey.
deal with these assassins.
Oh, I guess.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold.
I
I
don't see
feel safer
anybody
with the
else.
castle's walls around me.
But Cass is... Oh, here's the team.
Do you
Hey,
hear
team.
something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivert, is that you?
Oh dear. Poor Comte. I should probably get
The
him
lock's
out.
been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then?
I love how she can understand him.
As you wish.
Okay, well, I guess the poor Comte is going to be there for quite some time. I think this door will take me straight to Skyhold, which is odd, but I will take it. We'll just duck in, speak to Josie, and get the heck on with my day in Crestwood. And maybe look in on the War Council, because we may have actually finished one of the quests. You never know. Hi. I don't know who you are, but hi. Hey, Josie.
What did Sir Blackwall say?
He says so long as we only threaten the Warden's right of conscription without invoking it.
Please, thank him for me. It is useful to slip into negotiations now and then.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
It's okay. You had no idea.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last Duparequets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them,
That's a door.
judge to
Door
provide
opened.
documents, a minister to ratify them.
Really?
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
Lily has a point, but I don't want bloodshed either. We're going with Josephine.
We can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it,
That's nice
but
of
I
her.
still believe elevating the Duparequets will solve this.
Look at her little Merc.
First, we need to perform some favors in Barroyo. I'd be
Great.
happy to discuss where we could begin.
I don't want to discuss it. Destroying House Repose's contract operation available. No. Optional. Where? Come back. Inner circle. Josie. Unfinished business? No. Favors? No. Ah, there we go. So, optional. Dispatch Liliana's assassins? No. Speak with Josephine about the next move. I'll go speak to her again?
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
I don't know. Good one telling me. How do peasants become nobles?
How exactly does one turn farmers into members of the upper classes?
There are procedures for granting honored citizens of the Empire the title of Lord or Lady.
So how do we go about that?
Very long procedures. And so much paperwork. I've called in a substantial number of favors just to cut through half of it.
Such as? Okay, so tell me about the
Why
Duparakets.
did the Duparakets hate the Montiliers so much they set up a permanent assassination watch?
There's not much more beyond what I mentioned before. A Montilier and a Duparaket fell in love. A young couple, pledged elsewhere, attempted to elope. The whole thing ended so violently, it's a wonder any survived. It's fortunate the Duparaket's descendants hold no grudges.
Well, how do you know that?
What if the Duparakets refuse to aid you?
I've already contacted the Duparakets, Inquisitor. They're ready to help us.
Oh,
It will
fantastic.
be a long road, but a lordship is a chance to restore a proud lineage to their heirs. Besides, I've promised them a heavy bag of coin once this is over.
I mean, why wouldn't they agree? They're peasants, so to speak. Why wouldn't they want to be elevated to a title?
Are you sure the House of Repose will forget this assassin contract on a farmer's signature?
It's perfectly legal. In Valroyo's noble circles, a written word is a bond. Besides, the guild would never risk being so unspeakably crass.
Are you serious?
These assassins are afraid of being seen as impolite.
Breaking one's public oath or bond implies a certain poverty.
I love how she can
A
multitask.
common merchant may lack the
She can
resources or
chat
manners
and
to
write
feel
at the
it
same
right.
time.
But among the guilds, it would be shameful.
Okay, but what's our next move then?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Valroyo if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing.
Oh,
Bring her
no.
news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
Okay. Is that... Oh, it's a war table mission. Well, let's see who's available. Shouldn't Lily... Lily was the shortest time, wasn't she? Or was... No, Cullen was. Cullen doing that mission? God. Okie dokie. Commander, we conducted sweeps of the Storm Coast and determined where the Darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Fereldenborn soldiers are quite eager to see them driven back. Scout Howding. Cool. Well,
Can
I'm
you
going to
arrange
sell
what we
him...
discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Ah,
Thank
that's
you.
what that is. And Cullen may have
Inquisitor.
that one. And then we'll go over to Orlais. Fetch back Lily. A letter to Liliana with information on the Bard. I have heard only rumours, I fear, but it is said that her most intriguing aspect is her voice. It is of a unique quality, different from most Orlesian bards, who are human or elven. What does that mean? But I need to keep going with the investigation. Ah, no, we want to... That. No, that's the contract. That. Find a sponsor. Wasn't there something else we were supposed to be doing? Oh well, we'll do find a sponsor for the... I'm just looking at the Orleana's the best person for it, but sure. Find a sponsor for the Duparakets. Making the Duparakets nobility is the key to stopping the assassination plot on Josephine's life.
Really?
The
You
first
did not
step-
notice? I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
The first step is gaining them a noble sponsor. Countess Dion is willing to help in exchange of news about her lover, Ellalie, a mage who went missing after the Mage Templar War erupted. Their love affair was hardly secret. I will see if anyone marked where this missing mage went.
Let's
Sounds
see what
good.
we have.
And then when we're all finished our missions, we'll continue the investigation into Hunterfell's Venatori agent lover. Okay guys, I just took a short lunch break and half my team appear to be ready to report in already. So I'm going straight back into the War Council. I believe they're both on this side of the border. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. Buying and sponsor for the Du Paraquets. Letter to Countess Dion. My dearest Lynette, I was injured on the way back from the Conclave when this insane war erupted between the apostates and the Templars. I made it to a decrepit inn just before the gash in my leg turned into a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the Conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I can come to you. Yours always, Ellie. Oh, well, hey, we found him. Fantastic. I had to stop the war between Navarra and Tevinter, Inquisitor. Through the efforts of hundreds of negotiators, allies, and a few personal connections, Navarra and Tevinter have grudgingly issued orders for their soldiers to return to their respective cities. The contested land has been split down the middle, which is what I would have done, to be honest, or made it a no man's land. We've averted a war today. I will add nothing more, for there is no higher reward to ask for. Proudly, Ambassador Montilier. Oh my god, that must have been the perfect solution there. 100 influence and a blade of Tidarion, whatever the heck that is. Let's continue this one over here. This is the Hunterfell one. An excerpt from a Ben Hasrath information report. We still have neither race nor background information on the Venetary agent in Hunterfell. The bellies are effectively... Bells! Oops! I don't like reading capitals. The Bells are effectively nobility in the city. Any information about them is protected. We have confirmed that the Tal Vashoth, whatever else she may be, is not a mage. Whether she is or was one of the Duke Tyther's lovers, she now appears to be in a relationship with the smuggler. Okay. When a Elysian woman Hunterfell might have a fondness for items from home, perhaps I can find out what she wears. A Tal Vashoth cannot hide a reputation easily, no matter how protective she is. My ladies ask about her. Whatever, you do that, which means I've still got Lily to send off somewhere. Was there anything I particularly wanted to do over here other than the one I got Cullen to do? I think that's it. Yeah, okay, no, back to Orlais. Let's do one of these. I don't really know which one. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. Why the heck not? I'm pretty sure this is one of the long ones. A letter addressed to Vivienne lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. V. Oh, well, shit. Josephine's busy. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker Pentagast and... I keep saying Pentagast. Well, it's actually Pentecost. Pentagast? Seeker Pentagast? I don't know. And Sister Nightingale, who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the major rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. God, that's brutal if that's true. To save your own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With deepest concern, Vicomtesse Elodie de Moreau. Oh god. All these are quick ones. Liliana, proving the Divine's death would just be used against us. We need to find the source of this rumor. We need the support of the nobles. Nah. I probably prefer Lily anyway.
Inquisitor.
Okay. That's finally done. Let's finally get to Crestwood, guys. So, let's go to the world map and head to Crestwood. Here lies the abyss. Varric has found a friend named Hawk. I cannot read today. Oh my god, I'm putting words where there are no words. Oh my god. Varric has a friend named Hawk, who fought Corypheus once before and now fears Grey Wardens are under the influence of the ancient Darkspawn. Hawk has a Warden contact who may be able to say more. Meet Hawk's Warden ally in Crestwood. English is hard. Okay, obviously Varric. I'm going to be taking Varric for the journey. So that just leaves me a mage and a warrior. I love my male party, but I probably need to not go with my warrior party. I then have the initial party with Cass and Solus. So not warrior party, male party. Yeah, I knew what I meant. So maybe I should take my lesser used team. I just don't even like Vivienne, but sure, she'll enjoy going to Crestwood. And Cole. That is the weirdest combination ever. I don't think they have anything to say to each other. No, take Cole out. Take Blackwall. Because at least Blackwall and Varric get along. Lovely, Scout Harding.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor.
You too.
We've got trouble ahead.
We could take it. I bet, if you're worried.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard peg. That's an option.
That is an option.
Are things that bad?
Ah, yes. The rift in the lake. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area. But after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake.
Which is freaking
You'll have
creepy.
to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Although I may point out, the lake flooded 10 years ago when the Blight was on. Happened. So the corpses under the river, like, would have decomposed in 10 years. It takes shorter than that for bodies to decompose, I'm fairly certain. So they wouldn't actually be corpses, they'd just be skeletons, which physically can't move, I may point out. Unless magic is involved. But I suppose magic is involved. But I'm pretty sure these corpses have a little more flesh to them than just skeletons. But anyway, we never meet anywhere nice.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding, when the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Crestwood discovered North Gate. So, main mission, we need to... Oh, we'll get the requisition officer thingy. We need to go here. For here lies the abyss. So we're heading this way to find Hawk's Warden contact, which is conveniently next to this camp. But remember, we're also doing main plot lines of each section, which means we do have to come here. So we'll mark that as active. And we'll head on towards that. I'll just chat to the requisition officer over there. Hey, buddy.
Word for you.
It's the same woman every time, I tell you. It's not very creative on BioWare's part. Now, what's my find button? That's not my find button. That's not my find button. Oh, shit. That's why I changed it. So it was the same as Origins. It's a tab. Fantastic. Come, team. Oh, they want to power up. Fine, I'll humor you. You guys, you do you. You just do you. I find I don't particularly care what you do. Just as long as she can heal me, or rather, save me from being damaged, and raise me from the dead, should that be necessary, then she's free to do whatever she pleases. And she's got some of her spiritual weapony stuff from Knight Enchanter, which is great. And I'm pretty sure Blackwall is A-okay, though he's got one of his as well. A line in the sand. That sounds cool. Okay. Now that we're all assembled and ready to go.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Oh, actually, there
Does
is.
that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Nope. Gotta drain the lake first, my friends. It's the only way to go about it. Unless you can, like, snorkel down there. But I don't think they have snorkels in this world, so that's oh god, this is the first time I'm fighting. Attack with 6 was supposed to come first, but oh well. It's a learning curve, guys. It's been a while since I've done this. 2 months precisely. And 5 'em. And he's still got so much health left. Oh my god, he's the same level as me. No wonder I'm struggling so much. Damn.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, we were saving the elf-looking lady. Or was she just a scout? Hard to tell. Well, that was fun. Really eventful. Hi, Grey Warden. Grey Wardens?
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Why are you here?
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What do you know about Stroud?
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that.
I don't remember this
I
part.
hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure.
Can you not
of that.
look at me?
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Well, thanks for chatting to me, buddy. I honestly don't remember that's happening.
Sure we can't help the village?
I know, right?
Our orders are clear. We can't find Warden Stroud. We
Wow.
reject the command.
They're putting that over the safety of the people? That is so not right. Care... How do I pronounce it?
None of
Care...
those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the Order.
Clarel.
Or some of the best liars I've ever seen.
That's always
No,
possible.
you're right. They're probably clueless.
Nah.
I hope Hawk's warden
That's
friend
nice.
has answers for us.
Take that. Okay, let's try and get to wherever we're going. I'm not quite sure how to go about that. But I always like XP, so let's see if there's anything lootable in here. Oh,
Did you see how the Grey
Gianna.
Wardens saved me from those cultists?
you are an elf.
They're amazing.
If you
I'm
said
going
so.
to see if they're looking for recruits.
I can see the appeal. Don't join the wardens.
Joining the Grey Wardens is not a good idea.
Oh, poor Blackwall.
Oh, Baker. You're the Inquisitor.
Join us instead!
But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
Grey Warden or no, the world needs more people with your courage.
Go ahead. So, fine. Do it.
Then I wish you luck in their service.
Thank you, your worship.
Sorry,
I'll
Solus.
make you proud.
Could have joined us, but nope. You wanted to go kill yourself by joining them. Fine. Your funeral, honey. That is not my problem. I don't know which way I'm going. I'm gonna take a right here. Is this Embrium? It's Embrium. Not that I need it for anything. Anything in this house, I suppose you'd call it? Village of Crestwood. Oh god, listen to that. That sounds awful. Hey, Stone. Oh, here we go. Right where I need to be.
Undead by the gates.
I see that.
Ready when you are.
We'll run in. Missed. I went for a new target. What a waste. Go for this dude here. Did everyone? Speak to Crestwood's mayor. Oh, that's right. The villagers through here. I'd agree with you on that front, sir.
How many did we lose? No one this time.
No one. That looks of it. Oh, my splits.
Coming from where old Crestwood used to be.
Amount of people we lost back during the Blight. Not surprised.
Okay, that's nice. Where is your mayor? Yeah, can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Who's the mayor? Which one of you is the mayor? Oh, you're in the back corner. Okay, well let's deliberately not talk to anybody else.
A moment, your worship.
Because I don't want any other quests. Well, I shall, but I'm only doing main plot lines, I'm afraid. So you're all on your own. What does that say? Mayor's house. Okay. Hello, good sir. Who has no name
The Inquisitor.
other than just mayor.
Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood
God, this is
Village.
dark lit.
At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
Can I get to that Fade Rift?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade.
She's not even
How
looking
can
at
I
him.
get to it?
The light in the lake.
Yeah, she is.
It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood.
Caves?
Darkspawn flooded it
Ugh.
10 years ago during the Blight.
Smart darkspawn.
Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
What about draining the lake?
I
Since
thought it
snorkels
down.
aren't an option.
If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade Rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
Your people are frightened and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
You're not asking. I'm doing it anyway. Let me help.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Why? What's Crestwood's history?
Tell
Give
me
a little
about your
background.
village.
Background
It's
info.
seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road.
The weather sucks
We
at the
only
moment.
want peace, Your Worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
Okay, well that's fantastic.
Until later.
Of course.
Good luck with your pursuit of peace. I, however, ooh, I can read this. I have a lake to drain. The Anderfells. I don't know much about the Anderfells. Oh, that was by Bloody Genitivi. I hate that man.